Hello guys, this is Dr. Price, the Body Detective, and I have a great message for you guys today. Those of you who knew the Amazon Herb Company years ago, they were directly involved with tribes down in Peru. They were sold, John Eastland sold the company and married Olivia Newton-John. You know, she recently passed, Olivia Newton-John. And so we lost our contact with Amazon Herb Company because they were no more connected to the tribes. And so for years, many of the patients and many people were always asking me, where do I get more of these great herbs from? And the problem is there are so many frauds out there on the market. And as you know, the supplement companies are not always have the highest integrity. And so finding good Peruvian herbs has been difficult over the years because of the companies, basically. So recently I've partnered with a new company carrying supplements by them, and they are directly connected to the tribes in Peru. Now, the interesting thing is the Shipibo people is one of the tribes that we worked with years ago getting good herbs. Well, guess what? These people directly work with the Shipibo tribes and other tribes in the Peruvian rainforest. So once again, we have a great connection, and we have these Amazon herbs I'm going to present to you today and show you what we'll be carrying. Now, the nice thing is I always am a big fan of supporting small companies, small businesses. Not the mega giants that are taking over the world basically in the market, as we know, but just like myself, we're small business owners here. I support you guys. You guys support us. We're very thankful for that. And so this company is one as well. These Amazon herbs come from a small business run by women, direct connections to Peru. And so one of the big things that they promote, and they were the first, I did not know this, to bring maca to the United States, the true maca. Now I'm going to pull up the website and show you our website in a second and tell you a story about maca that I just learned. So those of you out there who like the Amazon herbs and like a direct connection, like doing business with a small company owned by women especially, you're in the right place. So my wife and I run our business. We have our online company you see here. And so we're going to support them as well. So here we go. I'm going to start with the very first one. I'm going to do a screen share with you. Okay, and there we go. Royal Maca, vitality and libido. Now, you've all heard about this story about maca, how it helps the hormones, things like that. But for years, myself and others would use a maca product, and probably a lot of you out there, it just simply didn't work. And we said, God, I hear all this good stuff about maca. How come it doesn't work? Well, a lot of people don't know maca has to be grown at least about 10,000 feet above sea level. Well, the maca farmers that harvest these products, they are at about 14,000 feet in Peru. And when you go to harvest maca, they do it during the moon cycles, the way it's supposed to be done. Farming is done during moon cycles. Not only that, the farmers pray over the crops. How many farmers out there do this, right? So they pray over the crops. And when they harvest the maca, you cannot eat raw maca. It becomes actually kind of poisonous for you. You have to cook it down. But to also take the maca is how you prepare it. So when you put it out in the sun, and you put 6 to 8 weeks or longer out in the sun, that's how it gets that sterol effect. That's how it has that hormone function to it. But if you take other people who make the maca, and I'm going to discuss that in a second, they simply don't do it correctly. They do it simply for profit. So I'm going to go down the page here. I want you to see the information tab. Hopefully you guys can see this clearly. And you're going to see right here, it says very important though, in 2014, China bought the entire Peruvian maca crop. They took the maca seeds to China, planted 25,000 acres at an area a much lower altitude, which simply doesn't work. And the Chinese maca was labeled Peruvian maca, weaker, and it simply did not work, which a lot of you found out and I found out. So as a result, 80% of your maca here in the United States is Chinese maca. Guys, do not buy the fraud any longer. We found the real deal. It has to be made the right way. And this is telling the rest of the story, the whole truth about cultivate 6,000 acres of maca roots, 14,000 feet above sea level. It has to be grown because it's a very oxygenated plant that grows at that level, right? And like I said, they pray over it. They harvest it properly. They sun dry it. They don't just put it like they do in a giant dryer, like you dry your clothes in China, and they put it in a dryer and within 24 hours it's dried. So the mystery has been solved, the why maca simply doesn't work. But look what it does. Maca supports what? Your libido, reproduction, hormones. Not just men, but in women also. Helps balance hormones in both of us. Men, it's more about the testosterone. We're pretty simple. But women, you got 3 different estrogens. You got the progesterone. You got different hormones of array you're looking at, especially like women are low in progesterone. But you, at an early age, women, you have a high estrogen level, estrogen dominant, and then you become deficient as you get older. And that's why you start having a hot flash. And we're going to discuss that more in a second. So additional energy, libido again, additional effects of maca, you're seeing healthy function endocrine system, which is your hormone system, your adrenals, your thyroid, your pancreas. Bone health. A lot of new studies have shown now how maca is actually helping stopping the bone loss. How about that for something, right? Of course, the ingredients, just good old maca, right? So I'm going to go back. Now let's talk about if you're having PMS, this type of thing. Okay. So here you go. Hopefully you see this one as well. This is She's PMS support. Once again, this is mostly for young women in menstruation cycles. So if you're having a lot of issues in that area, this is more the product designed for you here. The ingredients are a little different, a little less potent in the maca area, and they had other substance added, which I'm going to show you. And look what it says here. Royal maca and royal camo. Camo is the fruit grown along the river there in Amazon, very loaded in vitamin C. So when you get the vitamin C and the maca together, that's what they're using to support this product. Better mood, increase energy, reduce stress. If you're having really painful period cycles, this helps this. Reduction in your PMS symptoms. Healthy adrenal, cortisol levels, progesterone levels, like we're talking about the hormones areas. So all around great stuff. And look at it. So we got maca and we got selenium. There you go with the camo in there. So the idea is these products, when you get to the capsule forms, the powder form, they're one dosage, one type of product. When we go back, you're going to find some products are made in liquids, which we'll discuss those in a second. But let's go to women who are more perimenopause. Okay, so here we go. Royal maca for perimenopause. All right. So when you have phase 1, you have estrogen dominance. This is very painful periods, very endometriosis, flooding periods, excess blood, fibroid tumors, painful breast, these kind of things. But later in phase 2, you have estrogen depletion, if you see here. Hot flashes, vaginal dryness, migraines, depression, urinary urgencies, heart palpitations even. So a lot of very uncomfortable symptoms. And any ladies out there who are watching this know about these type of things. But maybe you're just having one of these symptoms. That's fine. And then you see there's going to be magnesium and zinc added in there. So for ingredients wise, there we go. Maca roots, selenium, magnesium, and zinc. They're added to this product. You with me yet? All right. Okay. Now, I'm going to go to one of my favorites here, guys. Chanca Piedra. Anybody heard that before? And once again, the internet is flooded with this product. This is the Stonebreaker, guys. So you flood the internet with this product. But once again, how diluted is these formulas? It's like Sangre de Drago. When we start carrying that one again, if they grow the vine close to water, they get more product, but it's not concentrated. And the Shipibo people mainly are the ones who harvest the Sangre de Drago. Another product, of course, not this one. Now this one I'll carry later when it comes in season, here around Christmas time, I hear. So the vine growing away from water makes it more concentrated. So you got to know how the tribes harvest it. Are they doing it more for profit, or are they doing it the correct way, how the product's supposed to work? So Chanca Piedra. Now, one thing that a lot of people don't know about a Stonebreaker. Now, many companies online have this product, and they talk about how wonderful it is. But a lot of people use ratios down to 4-to-1, 3-to-1, 2-to-1. This is a 1-to-1 ratio to extract to the plant product. So this is probably the most concentrated product you can have on the market. And guys, I can tell you, already taking this product, my wife and I, we don't respond to a whole lot of products anymore. We're taking so many over the years. But when you take this product, if you take enough of this Chanca Piedra, it will put you to a Hexmeyer reaction, which means you'll get cold, shaky, like flu-like symptoms, right? Those are detox symptoms. So you take enough of this product, and didn't take a whole lot. That's why I was really surprised. That put us into a Hexmeyer reaction, a detox symptoms. So you can do one full dropper in the morning, one full dropper in the afternoon. But if you really want to go for it, a full dropper 3 times a day, and you will start detoxing your liver. Now, this does not replace the way we use the Epsom salt and olive oil. But still, as far as maintaining your liver, excellent. So it's called a stone breaker. I'll pull this down a little bit, make sure you guys can all see this. So in Spanish, that's what it means, a stone breaker. So this product is especially good for the liver gallbladder system. But think about if you have kidney stones. You got too much calcium, maybe some phosphorus, but basically calcium. And the calcium that we're so built up these days is mainly calcium oxalates. And a lot of you know this from having anybody has a candida or yeast overgrowth in their body. The candida will make the oxalates go crazy in your body. Basically, you'll have stones in your muscles, your nerves, in all parts of your body. Even there was a video one time I watched where even someone's parasites had calcium oxalates on the parasite themselves. So that's really a person who's got way too much calcium floating around in the body. So if you're prone to have these kind of stones and bladder stones and these things, Chancropiedra is perfect for you. This is a good way to maintain yourself and a good way to help make this condition aid it much better. Now maybe you have like a frozen shoulder. In office we have people come in, they can't move a shoulder, or they get a frozen knee. And so those of you who just want freedom of joint movement, I can tell you, just taking this product for a couple weeks already, my low back is feeling much more loose. And I know that's reason why is all that excess calcium is being moved out of the joints where it's supposed to be. It doesn't remove it from the bones. Remember, the maca itself makes your bones stronger, helps rebuild bone much better. But the idea of the Chancropiedra is any kind of condition where you have too much calcium, this is your product, guys. Now think of all the excess bio-unavailable calcium we have floating around in our bodies. You hear the term hardening of the arteries. Okay, this arterial waste, this in your arteries, builds up in your gallbladder as well. So you get all the stones in your gallbladder. So you have joint issues. You have hardening of the arteries, which is the calcium getting in the wrong places. You have gallbladder stones, liver and gallbladder issues. This, once again, is your miraculous product for your body straight from the rainforest, guys. And remember, you're not just supporting us, you're supporting the tribes who make these products. So I'm going to go down and show you what does it support. If you look here, okay, liver detoxification, digestion. So after a meal, you can also take a full dropper of the Chancropiedra after a meal for digestion. Liver, gallbladder, cholesterol levels, kidney function, bladder, urinary. So also for your kidneys, because of course, once again, the stones, guys. And when you get to the ingredients, what's it got? Chancropiedra. There you go. No fillers, nothing else. All right, I'm going to go back again. So there's one of the products, a wonderful product, guys. A lot of you may know about here, cat's claw. What's the Spanish called cat's claw? Uno de gato. See, I spoke a little Spanish, guys. There it is. Once again, these products are still fairly new to the United States. I mean, it wasn't until the 90s, or maybe the late 80s, people started bringing Amazon herbs to the United States. And remember, this company here, they brought the maca here. They're the first to introduce it, first to bring in organic maca to the United States. So proven rainforest maca, here it is, guys. Uno de gato, adaptogen. Adaptogen means it's going to help your adrenal system, give your body some energy, help your body's immune system. Look how it supports healthy blood pressure. Those of you having high blood pressure, you need something to aid that. And once again, the plaque build up in the arteries. Cat's claw, uno de gato, guys. Increased killer T cell count. Is that for real? Well, of course it is. Guys, there's plenty of research on herbs, and the Amazon has some of the most powerful herbs in the world, guys. So if you're going to go through chemo and you're out there and you want to help your white blood cells, hold up. Because as soon as you do radiation and chemo, your white blood cell counts always drop on you. Besides working on your immune system, this is a good product that should aid you in that process. Good old cat's claw. Intestinal, bowel regularity, people with autoimmune disorders, this supports all of these type of conditions. Brain health. Because remember, you get plaquing, you get older, you get plaquing in your brain. What? My brain? Yes, your brain. You get plaquing in your brain. Okay, you have arteries that go all through there and veins. So once again, what do you want to do? Help get rid of the plaquing, the buildup in there, and this is one product that does that. So imagine you add other herbs, the maca, the cat's claw, the Chancropiedra. Basically, those are like foods for the body. All right. So look at it. Double extracted with alcohol and water to release the powerful alkaloids, which makes it far better than most products out there, guys. Powerful stuff. Cat's claw. Let's see, where are we at here? Okay, here we go. This is another powerful one, guys. Graviola. Anybody know about this one? When I was with the Amazon Earth Company years ago, Graviola was a powerful one. But let me tell you, I had plenty of Graviolas that come across my office years ago, and it was not near as potent as this stuff. You just pour a little bit in your hand, pour it in a glass of water, and look at the thickness of the herb itself, the extract. This is a powerful, strong herb. It's made the right way. So Graviola has probably more research done on this herb than a lot of herbs. It was really done a lot of cancer research, things like this for your immune system. Okay, so many scientific studies over the years have been done. Okay? So the magical plant of Graviola is used for also what? Coughing. Once again, high blood pressure. You want to help keep healthy blood pressure, support the lungs. Right? Mutations of cells, rashes, liver function. Okay, starting to sound familiar again. Scientists have found out that it reduces depression, helps with serotonin levels in the brain. Okay? Hypertension, vasodilation, the smooth muscle. So once again, this is a great one. Those of you having blood pressure issues, which there's a lot of people out there say, man, my blood pressure is going crazy. Okay, Graviola needs to be on your list. It's just absolutely. So what else? Antimicrobial, wonderful. Fungal infections. Once again, blood pressure, serotonin, a sleep aid, parasites and worms, right? Now, we cannot say that it treats something. We have to say that it aids something. That is the talk in the natural world. This is not a prescription drug, nor is it promoted by any pharmaceutical companies. This is a natural herb that will aid you in these type of benefits. So I want to be very clear with that. So once again, looking at Graviola, guys. Very powerful, another herb from the rainforest for you. Now here's one that is still fairly new for a lot of people, Abuta. Those who have any blood sugar issues, once again, here's your product. So we're looking at anywhere from calcium buildup to joint pain, to digestive issues, to high blood pressure, the immune system. Is this not about all the things going on today that people are having issues with? So the rainforest has always dealt with this. It's just you, the public, probably didn't have a lot of information. So me as a health provider, it is my duty to provide you information. Is it for you to take it and run with it, or take it and push it to the side and going, I'm okay? Well, I'm going to tell you this. If you're one of those just waiting to see what happens, or just waiting till I get sick, waiting till I have a condition, I'm just going to wait till I have an autoimmune system, and then an autoimmune disease, let's say that, and then I'll do something about it. Don't be that person. Preventative medicine, natural medicine, is the way to go. So instead of waiting to get something, why not do something about it now and prevent it? Much cheaper, much easier. So here we go. What does it do? Healthy insulin levels, glucose intolerance. Okay? This plant has helped many people in the jungle for many years, and the shaman down there know how to mix these herbs and put them together with other plants. They just know by talking to the plant, and the plants will tell them, mix me with me, right? And so they'll mix these together. But all these that you're looking at today that I'm showing you can all be mixed with each other perfectly fine. They did their own study. The whole world botanicals did their own study with 19 people. They didn't let them change their diet. They just simply gave them the product and watched their blood sugar levels become better. So the tribes in Peru, they know the secrets already. There's the leaf. This has a little lemongrass, as you see here. Paschaka, right? But Abuta wood is what you're looking at. This is what you're getting, guys. So today, our focus is what? Amazon herbs, guys. Amazon herbs. Graviola, cat's claw, Abuta, blood sugar. Okay, I'm going to go back to this one right here. So those of you out there viewing and looking, what can I get? Say, Dr. Price, so where should you start? Well, one of the things that I think everyone out there needs to be on the Chanca Piedra, because there's so much overcalcification in everyone's body. That biounavailable calcium is now listed. Dr. Mick Hall talks about it in his book. This is now listed as one of the known toxins of the body, biounavailable calcium. So when you have all that excess calcium floating around, and mainly this is because of the candida and yeast, and your liver has gotten sluggish, your gallbladder is not working right, and your lymphatic system has backed up. When these things happen, guys, when you start having a backed up lymphatic system, you're on your way to be coming down with an autoimmune condition. Don't wait till it happens to you. Do something about it. So if you're going to go with something first, get the Royal Maca. Start here. 1 pill twice a day, 2 pills twice a day. If you take too much, you're going to know. Herbs are going to let you know. Now, what's the worst thing can happen with herbs? It's not like taking a Tylenol or Advil where you could actually die. Okay, too much Tylenol, your liver just shuts down and you die. People don't know this. Just take a handful of Tylenol and you will probably be dead. But it is over the counter. Herbs are not like this, guys. Herbs will give you nausea and headache. You just won't feel very good. That's about the most you'll be concerned about. Now, I'm not saying plants won't kill you. There are some very dangerous herbs out there that will put you to sleep permanently, right? But these are herbs that are not going to harm you from overdoing it. But then again, if you don't take enough, you won't receive the benefit. So when you're looking at the maca here, you're going to take 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and start there for most of you. If you need to go up on dose, go up and just trust yourself how you feel. Okay? Then when you go back, guys, add that the Chanca Piedra. Guys, we ordered cases of this stuff. We want to make sure we had enough to go around because I brought 1 case in the office just to test it on patients. You know, I do the kinesiology. Everyone tested extremely strong. Every patient has already responded to it. And what I mean by that, coming in with less pain, joints moving better, better digestion. And of course, those who are doing a little higher dosages are understanding the benefits of detoxing their liver. Or those who have been in my office know how to maintain your liver because if you've been to my office, you've done those liver and gallbladder flushes already, hands down. If you haven't done those, you really haven't been a long-time patient of mine. Those of you out there know what I'm talking about. But this is a way to maintain that function. Chanca Piedra. All right, guys. So there you go. There's the Amazon herbs. There's plenty more coming, but these are the ones I've found most beneficial for us because of all the patients we have and the conditions I normally see. So we're going to keep these products in stock. You can stop by our office and get these. You can order them there on Key Essentials. You can call our office. Hey, Maysoon, send me this product. And she will send it right to you. But like I said, I tell everyone, please, guys, do not wait until you get a condition, a medical condition. If you feel good, keep feeling good. Because all of us are going to age. All of us are getting older. And the best thing you can do is anti-age and progressively slow that system down, where you become a young, old person. Believe me, it is possible. If you want your DNA to not fragment and become destroyed as you get older and you start making bad copies of yourself, regenerate your body and anti-age yourself now. Do not wait. Guys, I'm Dr. Bryce, the Body Detective. You guys have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves.